Hello, welcome. This is the fourth and final check-in, final update on this 2 months of no buy with my accountability partners Dion from Dion Loves Makeup and Denise from Beauty Overage. I am excited, not for knowing that I'm able to make purchases, but excited because we succeeded and nothing happened to us. We're just fine. Everything is fine. No one lost anything from not purchasing the new or anything in our no buy list for that matter. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the other two ladies. And I want to say thank you to Dion and to Denise for going through this together. It might sound dramatic, but it's significant, at least speaking for myself. It's a significant achievement knowing how much beauty products I have and knowing that if I'm not intentional, it could get out of hand and I could keep purchasing and not focusing on enjoying and making time to enjoy what I have. Thank you. Thank you to you two ladies. Thank you for those moments where we talk to each other and I want this. It looks pretty. And then without judgment, we talk among ourselves. And by the end of the conversation, realize we're cool. We're good. We're good. There are 3 parts to this final video. The first part is showing you products that we used the most during our 2 months of no buy. The second is showing you purchases that we made during the 2 shopping exceptions that we allowed for ourselves, which were the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty and Sephora savings event. And then the third is sharing our current wish list. There were many products that I used, especially when you're not bringing in new things. I focus more on what I already have and make a dent in them. The first thing, in no particular order, this Natasha Denona All Over Glow Face and Body Shimmer. I have big pan. This is one of the products in my beauty capsule that I actually am working on using up. I want it out of my capsule. I don't plan on purchasing it or repurchasing it. I was really into it when I initially welcomed it into my capsule. And then with time and experiencing other products, I don't want to say fell out of love, but my interest in using it wasn't as high as it was when I first initially purchased it. So I didn't want to waste it because I still enjoy it, but the way I use it now is majority of the time during the summers when I use it. When I'm wearing shorts or tank top, I just use it as a body shimmer. Apply my sunscreen, then apply it all over. And that's where we are at this. Next thing is the LYS Translucent Powder in Resilience. And hit pan in it this summer. Next is the RMS Redimension Hydro Powder Blush in Sangria. I really enjoyed the sun-kissed effect it gave to my skin whenever I put it on. And I just applied it, put it on my nose, up here, and enjoy these blushes. I have a few. Bronzer, Fenty Coconutty. I have one down the imprint or embossing on it. I do have a dent in it. This is actually my second one, and I know it looks pretty. Don't be fooled. For this video, I just cleaned off this part so it looks presentable. The next thing I have is the Phytosurgeon Spectra Shine in Solar Sheen. Hit pen in it this summer as well. The last two things are lip products. Rowan Liquid Lip Balm in Dotty. As you can see, there's gaps. I have not taken out the stopper here. I'm still able to get products, but I will take out the stopper eventually and use up what I can. And then for longevity lip product, I use the Chanel Le Rouge. Let's see, Le Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue Gloss. Has the pigment here and then the gloss here. And those were my most used products during the 2 months of no buy. The second part, sharing purchases. I did not participate in the Alter 21 Days of Beauty. I did look at it when it was first announced to just glance over, see what was being promoted, what was part of the promo, and nothing intrigued me. Nothing tempted me at all, so I did not participate in that. I did not make any purchases. The Sephora savings event, to my knowledge, hasn't happened. I try to also avoid some announcements because I didn't want to be tempted. So to my knowledge, it has not happened. So did not make any purchases during the 2 months. And then my current wish list. Let's see. My most recent item that I added to my wish list is because of Tara Babies. I watched her recent Saturday haul, and she talked about this product. And since I have my under eyes, I've noticed increased dryness. I thought, I would like to try this, give this a try and see. It's the e.l.f. Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. I think she put it on and then applied her concealer on top, which is how it's marketed as well. Just color correcting before you apply your concealer. Something she mentioned in her video, and also when I looked at the product on e.l.f.'s website, it has squalene and hyaluronic acid. She mentioned how it felt her under eye, although she was concerned about the hyaluronic acid, her under eye was actually stayed moisturized and it wasn't dried out. So I'm curious about that. That's $6 and I'm curious about it. When I was writing down this from my actual book for this video, I chuckled because I have one of the least expensive products, the e.l.f. Putty under eye or color correcting eye brightener, and one of the most expensive things that I have here, the number one expensive thing, Clé de Peau, the eyeshadow quads. I have it written in on my wish list. I have it there. Just making a mental note that it's there. I don't know when it will be happening, the purchasing, but I have on it, I want to purchase one of the cases and 1 to 3 color stories. I'm not sure. I wrote 3 down. I'm not sure which one I'll finally purchase or if I'm even going to purchase any. I just have it written down and I'll just leave it right there where it is. The next thing I have on my wish list is the Adept Inspired and also the Adept Cimmerian Sunset palettes. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. This one was influenced by I Am Jamila. One of her videos, I saw her wearing this nice, beautiful against her skin tone, gorgeous neon orange nail polish. I have pastel peach orange nail polish. I don't have any neon orange nail polish. And I love how it looked against her skin tone. That I went window shopping. I was like, let me look. And majority of my nail polishes are from Zoya nail polish. So I went and I looked and I saw Paz, P-A-Z, and that one, actually description says neon orange. So I have that on my wish list. Zoya usually has great promos, sales where sometimes it's like use this coupon code and receive a free nail polish. So I have it there on my list in my closed out cart for whenever the time comes and I feel like I want to purchase it. The Ensley Rain Harvest Moon palette. I saw that Second Shifts received it in PR. I saw she has a video. I have not watched it. I just saw it and I put it on my watch later. It's beautiful and I've never experienced anything from Ensley Rain. It's beautiful and I'll just leave it there on my wish list and think about it. I like to have it. I don't mind receiving it in PR either. I will gladly and humbly receive it and play with it a lot. But it is a beautiful color story. I love the art. I love the art as well. Everything about that palette draws me in, looks inspiring, has my creative juices flowing. It's a beautiful palette. The next one, continuing with my love for RMS Beauty Redimension Hydro Blushes, Cœur Royale, one of the 3 newer ones they released. Have that on my wish list. It's there. 2 blushes from the Chanel Fall collection. Right before this video, when I was looking at things I have on my wish list, I have forgotten I even had it on my wish list. I have forgotten. There's the coral one and a Marvy one. Forgot. I wanted to address why I think I succeeded with this snow buy and things I did in order to hopefully succeed, which I did. I avoided looking at new release pages. So initiating independently going to those pages to see the new releases, I avoided doing that. I followed the pages, but I did not intentionally go to each page to scroll to see what's new. I avoided doing that. Second, I deleted my Sephora and Ulta app from my phone. I realized that most of my shopping was through the apps. And something I do enjoy though about Sephora app is being a Rouge member. There are releases and promos that are available to us Rouge members via the app. As in, I guess first access to it. With that said, there were times I looked to find the app so I can check on something and realize, oh, it's not there. Good thing, proud of myself, because it's happened in the past, not during this period, but in the past where I couldn't find the app and I just go ahead and re-download the app and do what I need to do and be like, I'll be fine. I have some self-control. It'll be fine. Yeah. Anyway. So with that said, not having the app helped me a lot. Whenever I wanted to look up something, Ulta or Sephora, I actually had to go to a web browser, type in the site, look at it, and also I'm not automatically logged into the account as I am in the app. So I have to make more of an effort to find out to go look up what I need to look up. And sometimes that extra effort I have to put into it deters me from even doing it. On top of it, sometimes I didn't even venture into looking because I already made up my mind. I'm not gonna purchase it anyway. Why am I doing that? So that helped a lot, not having the apps. The next thing that helped me was exploring my beauty capsule. I got to know my capsule these last 2 months. When I say I got to know my capsule, visualize when you have like a visual mental assault, like you see a picture, someone says something and you're like la 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 la, or you're like I don't want to hear it. Visualize me. This is how I felt. I see a new release and literally my mind goes, what do I have? And I just look through my capsule, not immediately, but that's my first thought. Let me go see what I have already. Let me go see what I have already before we address this situation. And I enjoyed that. And I hope I continue that practice moving forward. Not that I wouldn't purchase new stuff, but I want my initial reaction to seeing something new to be beauty capsule. What do I have? Let's see. What can you offer me before we invite this new stuff into the capsule? I was determined to succeed. I made up my mind. I want to succeed. I do not want to fail. It will be fine. It will be fine. I allowed myself to watch content, actual videos of certain content creators, makeup releases. Example, to name a few, I am Jamila and Beauty and the Frizz. I intentionally allowed that intake of information, that video, because I knew that there is conversations to be held within that content. They are not giving us this information and saying you need this, I'm gonna get this, and this. It's like we, as in viewers, and them, content creators, we're just sitting together and they just happen to be the one with the microphone saying, something comes on the screen. Oh, the Myra Exploring Balm Powder. And we just talk amongst ourselves. They're not saying, I want this. They're just saying, this is what I think. What do y'all think? Are you sure? I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. No, I don't need it. Oh, yes, I'm going to get it. It's a conversation. They're not pushing it. We're just addressing the situation and what we think. I enjoy hearing their thoughts, the angle where they're coming from. And Kara, Beauty and the Frizz, comes from the angle of like makeup protection program. Don't confuse us going into this new makeup releases as in we're buying all this. We are going into this to talk ourselves out of it. It doesn't always happen, which is okay. But we are going into it with our wallets locked up, and we have to make extra effort to open it up to spend. And I just appreciate those conversations. So I allowed myself to absorb, take in those contents. Someone else that comes to mind that I enjoy when she does this, she does new releases, but in a different way. Gel Beauty 87. I love when her videos where she says why you don't need this, and she shows what she already has in her capsule. Now, she may have purchased the product that she's telling you that we don't need, but I love the message behind it. Hey, I bought this, or hey, I didn't buy this, but this is why you do not need this. And I appreciate that. Having accountability partners to expose or bear our minds, our thought, our heart to each other in our moments of weakness. I really like this palette. I want to purchase it. And them knowing your goal, them not judging, allowing you to feel that way, acknowledging you feel that way, and then talking through it with you, reminding you of your goals, not making you feel a certain way for wanting what you want. It was really nice having that. My experience having Dion and Denise as my accountability partner, I appreciate that they knew what my goal was, which is I do not want to shop for 2 months. No beauty product, no makeup, skincare. So they were aware of my goal. They made sure whatever they say, whatever encouragement, whatever thoughts, feelings, conversations we held, it was to help with this goal. Why I say this is because I have been in a situation, not just makeup, beauty, no buy. It could be exercise, dieting, wellness, health, many things, where the person I am conversing with about my goals, you express, I really want this, but I'm a no buy. The reply being, since they don't have your goal in mind, that's my thought. The reply being, just buy it if you want it. You don't have to, torture yourself. And it's not torture. It's a goal I have. I'm not tortured. I just want to have a conversation. That's happened, and I appreciate that they did not do this, and I did not notice it in our conversations. They encouraged. They were present. Hear each other out and go from there. There wasn't any, you know what, how about we just allow ourselves just one. You know what, I can't do this. buy whatever you want, and just, you only live once. So there wasn't any of that, and I really appreciate it. The last and final thing that helped me succeed on the snow buy, and I hope to carry this on moving forward, I have goals. I have goals that go beyond owning makeup, skincare, buying the new. Goals go beyond stuff. I say stuff pertain to me. Stuff. I have a place I want to travel to. I have it written where I can see it. I have a vision board. It's in the big letters, bold. I see that goal, and that goal requires financial support. I will have to put money towards that goal. Seeing that goal, knowing I have that goal, and determined that I will achieve that goal, encourages me to not purchase for instant gratification new makeup, because I have enough. Now, this doesn't mean I want to purchase in the future. I'm just saying I should not purchase all the things I see, okay? That is it. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And while you're here, if you have not subscribed, I would love for you to consider subscribing. Thank you for joining me, for joining us in this journey. If you did a no buy and you achieved your goal, congratulations. If you're still on a no buy, stay strong. Stay strong and focus on your goal and goals. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hearing me out. And I'll see you in my next video.